Presentation: Perceptions in Cultures by Oscar Peláez, Colorado Christian University. Part 1. Perceptions. What is web-based social connection? Social connection and social psychology work together. Both focus on how people process, store, and apply information about other people in social situations. In this case, is by using the web. Using media, web-based, people interact with each other and share their cultural values. Also, they formalize connected relations through social interactions. Social connected theory has 4 processes of goal realization, which are self-observation, self-evaluation, self-reaction, and self-efficacy. The 4 components are interrelated and all have effects on motivation and goal attainment. How culture relate to our perceptions? Different cultures have different views of reality, in which the better perspective to understand other cultures when it's classified by the following questions. The first question is, we need to confront the culture, to observe and analyze its behavior. We need to complain on the culture, and it happens when you do observations. If you do not agree with the point of view of that culture, you will be isolated from people. Complain of the culture. When you do the observations, if you do not agree with the point of view of that culture, you will isolate. Adapt to the culture. Your method of positive comments on that culture will make you adapt to its society and to enact a positive behavior. Discuss where these perceptions vary across cultures. Every culture has different moral and ethical values, ways to perceive things, and ways to interact with ethical principles. The biosociocultural reality plays a vital foundation in the way the individual sees and understands his society. It's quote, "The lens which your eyes see the world changes your reality." When you can change the lens, not only you can change the way your brain perceives behaviors, but you can change the way people confront their differences. And that is the most embodied statement that fulfills diversity. Diversity is a powerful thing, and the way staff boards that are composed of diversity genders perform 15% better than boards of a single gender. Besides, boards that are composed of different cultures perform 35% better than those composed of one culture. That means diversity is a powerful tool that is used today on most modern technological corporations. That's a quote from Julian S. Burrell. In the book of John chapter 8 verse 32 say, "And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Part 2. Cultures. What psychology does. Psychology describes behavior, explains behavior, predict and change behavior. There is a quote from St. Augustine that says, "Patience is the companion of wisdom." Psychology is the scientific study of the mind and behavior. What it usually does is to bring results on many challenges in human actions and behaviors. The essential purpose of psychology are to describe behavior by using methodologies of observation, to explain a behavior by finding the roots of causation from data obtained from different resources like questionnaires, and apply them throughout scientific skills used to interpret quantitative data. To explain behavior by finding the roots of causation from data obtained from different resources. To predict behavior by knowing in the positive aspect most of the instincts that comes from a healthy mindset of an individual. Psychology does also to change the behavior by gathering a tremendous combination of results and outload into useful patterns to approach psychotherapy solutions that includes a genetic approach, psychological approach, and biosociocultural approach and give results. Overall, the mind is an essential cultural aspect. We are all part of a cross-cultural psychological society. Therefore, like any other invention, double entry bookkeeping, for example, the game on a basketball, constitutional government, is an entirely cultural and not at all physical in its ontological nature. That's a quote from Emily Johnson, 2005, page 456. Our next question is, compare and contrast some differences between cultures. The culture that I chose was American, because I am from Colombia. So I am comparing cultural differences between America and Colombia. For example, Americans have diversity. Americans support talents. Americans invest in technology. Americans nurture their children. Americans are the most charitable country in the world. They give a lot of charities to people. America has a stable democracy. All of these aspects that I just mentioned make America different from our culture, especially the two vital factors that are we do not control how many children we are going to have in Colombia. We just love children and we like to have a lot of kids, but there is a high cost and high accountability with it, and that's not right because the financial aspect get affected. So many people in Colombia, no matter how talented they are, they don't have financial support. Has this research changed your feeling or early impressions about this culture? Yes, it did. There are many areas in which my country is way far behind. And as I mentioned before, the lack of finances and the lack of manage the way how we're going to raise a family, it has been affecting our society in the long run. In conclusion, I want to say this quote from Plato. Human behavior flows from three sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. Thank you for hearing this video clip. My name is Oscar Peláez from Colorado Christian University. November 30 to December 3rd, I've been working on this video clip. Thank you.